ሰላም ውድ ተመልካቾቼ በተለይ ይህንን ቪዲዮ ለምታዩ የ12ኛ ክፍል ተማሪዎች እንደሚታወቀው በአዲሱ ካሪኩለም መሰረት የ12ኛ ክፍል ሀገር አቀፍ ፈተና የሚወጣው ከ9 እስከ 12ኛ ክፍል ባሉት ዩኒቶች እንደሆነ ታውቃላችሁ። ታዲያ እነዚህን ሁሉንም ዩኒቶች ሪቫይዝ ማድረግ ቀላል ስራ አይደለም። ስለዚህ ከ9ኛ እስከ 12ኛ ክፍል ባሉት ሁሉም ዩኒቶች ላይ የቀድሞ የሀገር አቀፍ የፈተና ጥያቄዎችንና ሌሎችም ቤዚክ ኤንድ ኮንሴፕቹዋል የሆኑ ጥያቄዎችን እየሰራው የምለቅላችሁ ይሆናል። ስለዚህ ውድ ተመልካቾቼ የቻናሌ ቤተሰብ ካልሆኑ ሰብስክራይብ በማድረግ ቤተሰብ ይሁኑ። ለጓደኞቻችሁም ሼር ማድረግ አትርሱ። በተጨማሪም ማንኛውም ማትስ ጥያቄ ካላችሁ ኮሜንት ቦክስ ላይ አስቀምጡልኝ። ጠቃሚ ነው ብዬ ካሰብኩ ቪዲዮ ሰርቼ መልሼ ወደ እናንተው መለቅላችሁ ይሆናል። በዚህ ቪዲዮ ጀነራል ሲኩዌንስ ኤንድ አሪትሜቲክ ሲኩዌንስን በተመለከተ ጥያቄ ይዤላችሁ መጥቻለሁ። አብራችሁ ቆዩ። Consider the sequence AN where AN is equals to 1 plus minus 1 the power of n over n for all n greater than or equals to 1. Then which one of the following is true? So what is given? The nth terms of a sequence is given. The nth term of this sequence is given 1 plus minus 1 the power of n over n. This is the nth term for n greater than or equals to 1. Okay, first term ለማወቅ n 1 እናደርጋለን። second term ለማወቅ n 2 ያደረግን እንሰራለን። So let's check each of them. In A, the 10th term is 11 over 10 ይለናል። So 10th term ለማወቅ n 10 እናደርጋለን። So በn ቦታ እዚህ ጋር 10 እያስገባን እንሄዳለን። So 1 plus minus 1 the power of 10 over 10 ምን ይሆናል? 1 plus minus 1 the power of 10 1 ነው over 10 ይሆናል። ይሄ ምን ይሰጠናል ማለት ነው? 11 over 10 ይሰጠናል። So the 10th term is 11 over 10. So our answer will be A. Let's check the rest. እስኪ ሌሎቹን ቼክ እናድርግ። The 11th term የምናገኘው n-ን 11 በማድረግ ነው። So the 11th term is equals to 1 plus minus 1 the power of 11 over 11 ነው የምናደርገው። So this becomes 1 minus 1 over 11. The result is 10 over 11. So ይሄ ፎልስ ነው ማለት ነው። Similarly we can check for the rest. So ወደ C ጋር ስንመጣ the nth term is less than or equals to the n plus 1th term for all n ይለናል። ይሄ ፎልስ መሆኑን ለማሳየት ምን ባሳየት ብቻ በቂ ነው? a እና b ላይ ያሉትን ማወቅ በቂ ነው። a ላይ a10 አለን። a10 is 11 over 10. b ላይ a11 አለን። 11th term ማለት 10 over 11 ነው። ይሄ ማለት the nth term or the 10th term is less than or equals to the 11th term ማለት ነው። በዚህ ስቴትመንት መሰረት ሲ ውስጥ ባለው ስቴትመንት መሰረት which is false። ምክንያቱም a10 ማለት ስንት ነው? 11 over 10 ነው። a11 ማለት ደግሞ 10 over 11 ነው። this is false አይሰራም ማለት ነው። ኦኬ ሲሚላርሊ ይሄም ፎልስ መሆኑን ዲ ላይም ያለውን ፎልስ መሆኑን የተለያዩ ተርሞች ወስደን ቼክ ማድረግ እንችላለን። So our answer will be A. Consider the sequence 1 plus 1 over n. Which one of the following is true about the sequence? Okay, እዚህ ምርጫ ውስጥ ስለ lower bound እና upper bound ስላለ ባጭሩ የሆነ ነገር ልበላችሁ። Let our sequence is an. Okay, if this sequence is a sequence between two numbers, say if this sequence is between C and if all the terms of this sequence are between the two numbers C and D, ማንኛውም የዚህ ሲኩዌንስ አባል ወይም ኤሌመንት ለማንኛውም n በሁለት ቁጥር መካከል ቢሆን ዲ ምን ይባላል? ሊስት አፐር ባውንድ ማንኛውም ቁጥር ከዲ ጀምሮ የዲንም የሚበልጥ ምን ይባላል? አፐር ባውንድ ይባላል። ማንኛውም ቁጥር ሲን ጨምሮ ከሲ የሚያንስ ደግሞ ሎወር ባውንድ ይባላል። ኦኬ ሶ ይሄንን ካልኳችሁ ወደ ጥያቄው ልመልሳችሁ our sequence is 1 plus 1 over n where n starts from 1 up to infinity እንግዲህ እዚህ ውስጥ n ናችን ማን ነው 1 plus 1 over n ነው so ምን እንደሚመስል እኔ the first term becomes n ን 1 አድርጉ first term ምን ይሆናል 1 over 1 plus 1 over 1 which is 2 the second term is 1 plus 1 over 2 n ን 2 ስናደርግ second term ይሆናል which is 3 over 2 the third term is 1 plus 1 over 3 which is 4 over 3 okay ይሄ 1.5 ነው ይሄ 1.33 ነው the fourth term is 1 plus 1 over 4 which is 5 over 4 which is 1.25 the fifth term is 1 plus 1 over 5 which is 6 over 5 okay ልብ ብላችሁ እዚህ ጋር ልታዩ የሚገባው የመጀመሪያው ተርም 2 ነው ከዛ 1.5 1.33 እያለ እየቀነሰ ነው የሚሄደው እየቀነሰ ቢሄድም መጨረሻ ትልቁ ቁጥር ወይንም n ናችን ቢግ እየሆነ ሲመጣ ይሄ ነገር 1 plus 1 over big number ይኖረናል 1 over very big number is almost 0 ስለዚህ ይሄ ነገር approximately ወደ 1 እየተጠጋ ነው የሚመጣው so ምን ማለት እንችላለን this sequence is between 1 and 2 including 2 or 1 is less than 1 plus 1 over n which is less than or equals to 2 ይሄንን ካለን እዚህ ጋር ወደ አወራኋችሁ ነገር እመልሳችኋለሁ ሁለትን ጨምሮ ማንኛውም ከሁለት የሚበልጥ ቁጥር ምን ይባላል ለዚህ ሲኩዌንስ አፐር ባውንድ ይባላል ስለዚህ 4 አፐር ባውንድ ይሆናል ማለት ነው 1ን ጨምሮ ማንኛውም ከ1 የሚያንስ ምን ይባላል ሎወር ባውንድ ይባላል so 3 over 2 lower bound ነው አይደለም 6 over 5 is a number between 1 and 2 ይሄም upper bound መሆን አይችልም ከሁለት ጀምሮ እና ወደ ላይ ከሁለት የሚበልጥ ቁጥር ነው upper bound የሚባለው 2 is a lower bound ይሄም false ነው የሚሆነው so መልሳችን C ነው የሚሆነው ማለት ነው the nth term of the sequence 1 minus 4 9 minus 16 and so on የዚህ nth term ምንድነው ነው ጥያቄው ኔጌቲቭ ፖዚቲቭ የሚለውን ብንተው 1 4 9 16 እያለ የሚሄድ ቁጥር ቀጣይ 25 ነው የሚሆነው 36 so if you see this the nth term for this sequence is n square okay nth termaችን ያው first term 1 ነው which is 1 square second term 4 ነው which is 2 square the third term is 9 which is 3 square then 16 ማለት 4 square ነው then 5 square እያለ ነው የሚሄደው so n square ነው ማለት ነው so the nth term is n square the problem here is plus እና minus አለው so a መሆን አይችልም minus to the power of n ማለት ሌላ ሲኩዌንስ ነው የሚሰጠን እስኪ b ላይ ያለውን እኔ b ላይ n is equals to minus 1 the power of n times n square መሆን ይችላል ይሄ ከሆነ እዚህ ውስጥ first term ማለት n ን 1 ስናደርግ ምን ይሆናል minus 1 the power of 1 times 1 square which is negative number ሲኩዌንሳችን ደግሞ first term negative number አይደለም ስለዚህ ይሄ መልስ መሆን አይችልም እዚህ c ውስጥም ስንመጣ minus 1 the power of 2n minus 1 the power of even number is positive so this is always positive ይሄ ሲኩዌንስ ምንም ኔጌቲቭ ነገር የለውም c መሆን አይችልም d ግን መልሳችን መሆን ይችላል let's check an is equals to minus 1 the power of n minus 1 times n square ለዚህ ሲኩዌንስ first term n ን 1 ስናደርግ minus 1 the power of 1 minus 1 times 1 square ነው የሚሆነው which is minus 1 the power of 0 times 1 square is 1 okay minus 1 the power of 0 ምንድነው 1 ነው 1 times 1 which is 1 you see first termaችን 1 ነው ማለት ነው እስኪ second term ምን እንደሚመስል እኔ the second term is minus 1 the power of 2 minus 1 okay በn ቦታ 2 እናስገባለን times 2 square ይሄ ምን ይሆናል? -1 the power of 1 times 2 square is 4. the result is -4. አያችሁ የመጀመሪያው ተርም 1 ነው፣ ቀጣዩ ተርም -4 ነው። ሰርድ ተርምን እንዴ the third term is -1 the power of 3 -1 times 3 square. አያችሁ በn ቦታ 3 ያስገቡ። ሶ ይሄ ምን ይሆናል? -1 the power of 2 times 3 square. ይሄ 1 ነው። 1 times 9 9 ነው የሚሆነው። አያችሁ 1 -4 9 ዜን ቀጣይ ደግሞ -16 እያለ ሄዳል ማለት ነው። ሶ ይሄንን ሲኩዌንስ ዲስክራይብ ሊያደርግ የሚችል nth ተርም ይሄ ነው ማለት ነው። ዲ ላይ ያለው ሲኩዌንስ ነው ማለት ነው። ሌት an is equals to n plus cos n pi is a certain sequence for n 1 up to infinity. ይሄ ሲኩዌንስ ተሰጥቶናል። then which of the following is true? okay, የዚህን መልስ አንደርስታንድ ለማድረግ you need to have some background on trigonometry. okay, so you need to read trigonometry before coming to this problem. So anyways, let's see the true statement. okay, in a part it says the fifth term is 6. the fifth term means whenever you put n is equals to 5 በn ቦታ 5 substitute አድርጉ። okay, the fifth term is equals to 5 plus cos 5 pi. So this is the same as 5 plus cos pi. Cos 5 pi and cos pi are coterminal. So this is 5 plus -1. The result is 4. So A cannot be a true statement. Let's see the B part. The 10th term is 9. So let's check the 10th term. A10 is equals to 10 plus cos 10 pi. okay, you have to substitute 10 in place of n. So cos 10 pi and cos 0 are the same. okay, this is 10 plus cos 0. okay, the 10 pi and 0 are coterminal. So this means 10 plus 1, the result is 11. So B cannot be a true statement. Let's check for C. The 7th term plus the 8th term is, the 7th term is 7 plus cos 7 pi, and the 8th term is 8 plus cos 8 pi. okay, so this means 7 plus cos pi, because 7 pi and pi are coterminal, plus 8 plus cos 0. okay, 8 pi and cos 8 pi and cos 0 are the same, they are coterminal. So ይሄ ምን ይሆናል? 7 plus -1 plus 8 plus cos 0 is 1, cos pi is -1. So this means 6 plus 9, the result is 15. So C is a true statement regarding this sequence. We can check for D. In D, the 7th term minus the 6th term is 1 ይላል። The 7th term is already 6 አግኝተናል። 7th term. okay, the 7th term is 6 minus the 6th term is 6 plus cos 6 pi. okay, so this means 7 minus 6 plus cos 0. okay, 6 pi and cos 0, cos 6 pi and cos 0 are the same. This means 7 minus 7 plus 1, I mean 6 plus 1, the result is 0. okay, so D is not a true statement. So our answer will be C. Which one of the following is an arithmetic sequence? So here we need to remember the definition of arithmetic sequence. A sequence is said to be arithmetic if the difference between the consecutive terms are constant. ሶ ተከታታይ ቁጥሮቹን እናያለን 3 5 7 11 you see the difference between all these consecutive terms are the same, so automatically A is an arithmetic sequence. You can see here 3 to 6, 6 to 12. There is no common difference between the consecutive terms. Minus 3 up to 6 is positive 9. 6 up to negative 9 is negative 15. So there is no consecutive, there is no common difference here. 1, 3, 3, 6. So there is no common difference. So our answer will be A. Which of the following relation holds for the sequence minus 10, minus 3, 4, 11, and so on? So let's see the patterns of the terms. The first term is minus 10, the second term is minus 3, then 4, then 11, and so on. So what is the difference between minus 3 and minus 10? The difference is minus 3 plus 10, which is 7. So between minus 3 and 4, 4 minus of minus 3, which is 4 plus 3, the difference is 7. Between 4 and 11, 11 minus 4, the result is 7. So if we see the difference between the consecutive terms, there is a common difference. D is 7. So you see the second term minus the first term is the same as the third term minus the second term, and so on. The fourth term minus the third term, all are 7. So ምን ማለት እንችላለን? The second term is equals to ይሄንን ብቻ በማየት okay, the second term is equals to the first term plus 7 ነው ማለት ነው, right? Or the third term is equals to the second term plus 7. So the nth term is equals to the preceding term plus 7 እንላለን ማለት ነው. So መልሳችን የሚሆነው B ነው ማለት ነው. If A1 is 2, A2 is 3, and this is a relation between the terms of the sequence, then A5 is equal to how much? So we will use the given information to find A5. So before going to A5, we need the third term. Okay, the n plus 2's term is equals to 3 times the n plus 1 term minus the n's term plus 5. Okay, now here if I make this n1 ብናደርግ ምን ይኖረናል ማለት ነው? A1 plus 2, that means the third term, which is equals to 3 times n1 እናደርግ minus A1 plus 5. ይሄ ምን ይሆናል ማለት ነው? The third term is equals to 3 times the second term, ይሄ 3 ይሆናል፣ ይሄ 2 ይሆናል፣ ይሄ 1 ይሆናል. The third term means 3 times the second term minus the first term plus 5 ነው. ይሄ አርትሜቲክ አይደለም፣ ጀነራል ሲኩዌንስ ነው. So second term ተሰጥቶናል። ስንት ነው? second term እዚች ጋር 3 ነው ተብለናል። 3 times 3 minus the first term is 2 minus 2 plus 5. This means 9 minus 2 plus 5, the result is 12. አሁን you see ምን አለን? first term አለን 2, second term 3, third term 12. አሁን fourth terምን እንፈልጋለን. The fourth term becomes whenever n is 2, we will get the fourth term. Okay, እዚህ ጋር መተን nን 2 እናደርጋለን. The fourth term becomes 3 times the third term, okay, minus the second term plus 5. Okay, ይሄ ምን ይሆናል ማለት ነው? 3 times the third term minus the second term plus 5. አሁን third term 12 ነው ተብለናል። 12 አግኝተናል። 3 times 12 minus the second term is 3 plus 5. So ይሄ ምን ይሆናል? 36 minus 3 plus 5, the result is 38. ኦኬ አሁን ምን አለን? fourth term 38 አለን። ይሄን fourth term እንይዛለን፣ third term እንይዛለን፣ ከዛ fifth term እናገኛለን። Now the fifth term means whenever you put n is equals to 3, n and 3 አድርጉ. The fifth term becomes 3 times the fourth term minus the third term plus 5 ይሆናል. So this means 3 times the fourth term, which is 38, minus the third term 12 plus 5 ይሆናል። ይሄ ምንድነው? 114 minus 12 plus 5, so 107 ይሆናል ማለት ነው። So in this sequence the fifth term is 107. What is the seventh term of an arithmetic sequence whose third term is -3 and common difference is 5? አሁን እዚህ ሲኩዌንስ ውስጥ ምንድነው የተሰጠን? third term ተሰጥቶናል። the third term is -4 and the common difference is 5 ተብለናል። Okay, from the third term means the first term plus 2 times the common difference. Arithmetic ስለሆነ n's formula እንጠቀማለን። So from this, the third term is -4 and the first term is 5. The first term is unknown, a1, plus 2 times the common difference is 5. So this means -4 is equals to a1 plus 10. So a1 becomes -4 minus 10. Therefore, the first term is -14. The first term is -14. Now we need the first term and the common difference to determine the seventh term. ጥያቄው seventh term ነው። So by using the nth term for arithmetic, the seventh term becomes the first term plus 7 minus 1, which is 6 times d. So the first term plus 6 times the common difference. So this means -14 plus 30. The result is positive 16. Therefore, the seventh term will be positive 16. What is the 15th term of this sequence? የዚህ sequence 50ኛው term ስንት ነው? You don't need to list out all the terms. We need only the formula for arithmetic sequence. The first term is 3, the second term is 10, 17, 24, and so on. If we see the patterns, the first term is 3, and the common difference, the difference between the consecutive terms is 7. Okay, so we use the nth term formula for an arithmetic sequence to determine any terms of this sequence. So we will use this one, put n is equals to 15. So the 50th term is the first term plus 50 minus 1 times the common difference. Now the first term is 3 and 50 minus 1 is 49 and the common difference is 7. Okay, this becomes 3 plus this is 349 times 7 is 343. So this result becomes 346. So this will be the 50th term in this sequence. So our answer will be B.